super hot here at the moment, and when it's hot all I seem to want is ice cream. But because I'm on a healthy lifestyle, I choose to compromise. So I made these healthy frozen yogurt bars, and they're so much healthier than regular ice cream. I use Chobani yogurt because it has a high amount of protein and no added sugar, which is perfect for me. The thing I love most about these frozen yogurt bars is you know exactly what you're putting into them. There's so many different combinations of fruit and nut that you can use. For some different combination ideas, visit my blog and I'll have a whole list of different flavours for you. The ingredients you're going to need is some Greek yogurt, some strawberries, honey, and some shredded coconut. The first thing you want to do is grab all of your clean strawberries and cut the tops off them, and then just cut them all into little quarter-sized pieces. Once you've cut them all up, you can go ahead and pop them into a clean bowl. Then you want to go ahead and get a large mixing bowl and put all of the Greek yogurt into the bowl. Then you can go ahead and put your honey into the yogurt mixture. All of the exact measurements will be on my blog, which will be listed down below in the information bar. And then once the honey's into the yogurt, you just want to give it a really good mix around until it's all nicely combined. Once it's all nicely combined, you want to grab your chopped strawberries and put half of them into the yogurt mixture. And then again, go ahead and give it a really nice mix. Next, you want to grab your shredded coconut and add half of that into the yogurt mixture. And once again, just give it a really good stir until it's all nicely combined. Now go ahead and get a baking tray, and you just want to line it with some non-stick baking paper. And then you just need to grab your yogurt mixture and start dolloping it onto the baking tray. Now I've done mine quite thick, but you can do it as thin or as thick as you want. So if you do the layer thick, you're going to end up with yogurt bars. But if you want them more kind of like a bark, like really thin, just spread the yogurt really thin and you'll get kind of like a thinner type of bark rather than a bar, if that makes sense. Okay, so once you've got it to the thickness that you prefer, you can go ahead and grab your strawberries and just start placing them on top of the yogurt and just kind of push them down really gently so they kind of sink into the yogurt a little bit. Then you can grab the rest of the coconut that you have left over and just sprinkle that all on top. Then you should be left with something that looks like this. And now all that's left to do is pop it into the freezer for about 5 to 6 hours. I left mine in overnight, but you just want to leave it in until it's all nicely frozen. So this is what it should look like once it comes out of the freezer, and it should come out of the tray really easily. Just give the baking paper a little bit of a tug and it should just slide out. Put the slab onto a chopping board and just go ahead and cut them into really chunky pieces, and then store them in an airtight container in the freezer. They should stay in the freezer for a good month, I'd say, and now you have a perfect summer treat.